Hey everyone, Multiverse Prime here. So it's time for a actual big unboxing and review today, and in today's video guys, I'm going to be unboxing another figure for one of my favourite DC superheroes of all time. This is for an ultimate version of that superhero, and this of course is for a figure which I got in last year, and I'm going to be unboxing. And this figure of course is none other than, as you see by the thumbnail and guess from the title of the video, it is of course Batman, and this is Batman of Zur-En-Arrh. And the source says Batman RIP, so I have no idea why is it. It's like a comic or something, but yeah. I got this figure because I think this version of Batman is really cool, and I thought I'd get it, so yeah, now this figure of course comes with what appears to be like his baseball or bat style weapon, and also a knife. I think there's also as well a card behind it as well, and down here is also a stand as well, which is nice, and there's the source, of course, there's DC Multiverse, which is my fallen toys, one of the bigger companies of all time. But there it says my fallen toys there. There's 22 moving parts, nice. On the other spine, it just says Batman of Zur-En-Arrh and DC Multiverse there. On the back, wow, that's a pretty cool card picture of that, yeah. A picture of a figure too, not of the comic version. And down here is also some other figures too as well. You can see here, these look pretty cool, don't they? Yeah, pretty nice. So yeah, so this is of course a figure of Batman from Zur-En-Arrh. So when it comes to my exposure to this version of Batman, the first time I encountered Batman of Zur-En-Arrh was when I watched the show Batman Brave and Bold when I was a kid, and this version of Batman had a guest appearance. And what's awesome is they got the greatest Batman of all time, Kevin Conroy, may he rest in peace, to voice this version of Batman. And this video, of course, is dedicated to Kevin on what would have been his 69th birthday. Rest in peace, Kevin. You always will be, in my opinion, the greatest Batman of all time, and no one, in my opinion, will ever top you as Batman. You always will be my Batman, and you did an amazing job as always voicing this version of Batman in your in your guest appearance in Batman Brave and Bold, and it was really awesome to see you alongside Ditch Bader's Batman in that episode, which was really awesome. And in addition to that as well, I've also, of course, encountered this version of Batman in the video game Lego Batman 3 Beyond Gotham, because that game, of course, was celebrating the 75th anniversary of Batman, so it featured lots of versions of Batman from different comics and films or whatever, and this version of Batman was among the roster, which is pretty cool, so I like having included this version of Batman. So yeah, now I'm going to get this figure open now, guys. So got some scissors here to open the sellotape. So there's 3 pieces on the top here, which I'm going to cut, so this should be easy thanks to the scissors. There we go, that's one. Now let's do the other. Now let's, so when you open up the box, so I'm going to take out now. Here is the figure in a plastic containing, holding it in place, and the cape is also loose out of it, which is usually to be expected with McFarlane toys figures. The capes are usually loose out like this. And now let's also take the background out as well to see. So here it is, guys, and unfortunately, just like every McFarlane Toys DC Multiverse figure I've unboxed, it's the same generic background, nothing new. I was hoping they'd add like a unique background for Batman of Zur-En-Arrh, but sadly not. When it comes to what's in this background, so I'm going to take out what is attached to it. So first of all, of course, is the stand, which is just now what is interesting about this stand is there's nothing on it. Literally absolutely nothing. There's no DC logo or anything like that, and I don't get that really, because this is supposed to be a DC character, so where's the logo for it? Doesn't really make much sense how there's no logo on it. But yeah, I've always had a problem with all these stands, because they just say DC on them really. They don't have anything unique on them. There's no like Batman of Zur-En-Arrh symbol or anything like that, which is disappointing. But on a more positive note, however, guys, let me just take it out now. Here is the card. Now the card looks pretty nice. I like this picture, and the picture is the same as the back of a box I just showed then, which is pretty nice. It's literally a picture of a figure, which looks pretty nice. On the back here's a database which I'm going to read out. So here we go. So real name, of course, is Bruce Wayne. As a child, Bruce Wayne watched as his parents were brutally killed in Gotham City's crime alley. Traumatized by their deaths, he devoted his life to becoming the world's greatest weapon against crime, the Batman. To become the ultimate vigilante, the Dark Knight disciplined his mind and body to reach the pinnacle of mental and physical superiority in his relentless pursuit of justice. Some time ago, Bruce Wayne took part in an isolation experiment overseen by Dr. Simon Hurt, in which the psychiatrist gave Bruce the post-hypnotic phase Zur-En-Arrh. When he heard by Bruce years later, this trigger phase shatters his mind and leaves him wandering Gotham City in a daze. Always ready with a backup plan, though, Batman had previously developed a persona within himself, a Batman without Bruce Wayne, and stitches together a new Batsuit, calling himself the Batman of Zur-En-Arrh. Nice. So that's the card. Now let's get the figure out. So let's take out the accessories first. So first of all, of course, is this knife here. Pretty nice. Then, of course, as well, the baseball bat weapon. This is pretty cool. This is a pretty nice weapon to use. The figure appears to be secured by only one piece of like rope, so I'm going to cut it with some scissors to make it easier for me. So here we go. Right, so this shot will be easy now to take out. Yeah, it is. It's pretty easy. The cape needs to be pulled out as well. Put in here. And now, guys, easier as I predicted, here is a figure. This figure looks really cool. Look at this. The design is really great. Looks very good. So in terms of portability, so the arms can move. They can go 360 degrees, but they can't go like in a straight rotation. They've got to be, you know, like this, because the cape is blocking them, which makes sense. Left one can do the same, but has to be, you know, wide a bit. They can go to the side too, like this as well. And elbows can also as well fold too, like this, which is nice. And on both of them, pretty good. Hands also very well portable as well on this. And head can also as well move to the left. It can go 360 degrees if you want to as well. And leg can also move forward too, but not too much. It's quite secured. And same for the left one too. They can go to the back too as well a little bit, but not too much because the cape is blocking them, which makes sense. Can go to the side too, like this. There we go. Now, when it comes to holding my weapons, let me see if I can get the baseball bat into. Now, the hands are quite well gripped, so it might be a bit hard to put the baseball bat in, so I'm going to try. I might have to like open up the fingers, I think, maybe. You know, the thumb as well, hopefully. Hope I'll make something happen. Let's see if we can get the knife in, first of all, as well. Maybe in the left hand, actually. It's a bit of a pain to put them in, though, sadly, because of the grip. Maybe if I, like, you know, fold it a bit, you know, on one side and then turn it the right way afterwards. So got a knife in there. It's pretty nice there, ready for action. As for a baseball bat, it might be a bit of a pain to get in, but it'll be worth it in the end when I finally get it in though, nonetheless. Might take time though, but it'll be worth it nonetheless. It won't go in. This is pretty annoying. Tell you what, I'll probably put it in after I film the video. Tell you what, yeah, I'll probably just do that. But anyway, the knife looks pretty good, but nonetheless, with Batman, looks pretty good nonetheless. So yeah, this is definitely a great figure nonetheless, for very well designed. Cape's really good too, look at that, nice. So yeah, this video was made with Kevin Conroy in mind, guys. In my opinion, the greatest Batman of all time. So I think it's best if I honour him now by showing my other Batman figures with this Batman. So yeah, gonna stand this figure here. And so I, of course, own others. So last one I unboxed on his birthday last year, of course, was my figure of Batman from Injustice 2, which is definitely an amazing figure, in my opinion, of course. And then also my figure of Batman from Arkham City, my favourite DC video game of all time. Absolute masterpiece of a game. This Batsuit's really awesome. And in my opinion, it's where Kevin Conroy gives his best performance since animated series, in my opinion. And speaking of the animated series, here's my figure from that. The greatest Batsuit of all time for me, based on the greatest Batman portrayal of all time, yeah. Kevin Conroy, in my opinion, is the greatest Batman of all time. Absolutely. No one, in my opinion, can play Batman better than him. He is Batman for me. Always has been and always will be. So yeah, So guys, this was me unboxing my figure of Batman of Zur-En-Arrh on Kevin Conroy's birthday, honouring him. May he rest in peace. Always will be my favourite Batman of all time. So you know drill, guys. Be sure to give this video a like. Also, be sure to let in the comments what you guys think of this figure of Batman. If you have it, let me comment what you think of it. If you think about getting, I'd recommend it if you like McFarlane toys, or this figure, or Batman Zur-En-Arrh, or Batman in general, or McFarlane toys figures, or DC figures in general. It's a must-have figure in my opinion. Also, be sure to join Team Prime by pressing subscribe and videos come in the future. If you would like to be a member, you can join using peace out or your subscription, and I'll see you all later.